teacher Robert Chawford introduces Conservative leader David Cameron to pupils at Walsall Wood Primary School. Mr Cameron is here to talk to the children about their school after it was recognised as the most improved school in Walsall. Head teacher Mr Chawford is also celebrating success after recently being titled the region's top primary school head teacher by the National College for School Leadership.
One of the most important things we do, I think, is to lift aspiration, to say, yes, you know, it's good to do this and it's good to do that, but actually you can be whatever you want to be. If you work at it, we have a you can do it attitude here. You can be what you want to be. You can do things. It won't always be easy. Some things are tough. Sometimes you have to stick at tasks that don't seem to be very enjoyable. But at the end of it, you can do it, and that's our attitude here, I think, the most important thing.
Who can tell me what your head teacher's name is? Mr. Trelford, that's right. Mr. Brown's the most important person in the country. Mr. Trelford's the most important person in school. So Mr. Trelford's a bit like the Prime Minister, isn't he, in your school? I think the secret of this school's success is like the success of many schools. Some of the really simple things. Very clear boundaries for the children about what's acceptable and unacceptable. Very clear boundaries for parents to make them sign up to homeschool contracts. A very good uniform policy where all the children look incredibly sharply dressed and know what the rules are. And I think those are the things that matter. They're simple, but they're really important. If you don't get the discipline and the order right in a school, then you can't teach and children won't learn, and you get all the problems associated with failing schools. And what was interesting, I didn't just hear that from the teachers, I heard that from the children as well. And he was a very good teacher because he made history really exciting.
David Cameron's visit also coincides with the party's plans to deal with persistent troublemakers.
I think the point is not to put off the action that's required, and that means we've got to stop closing the special schools. Schools that specialise in children with emotional and behavioural difficulties are very important. That's point one. Point two is that if something's going wrong with a child, better to intervene early and, if necessary, take them out of school and put them into a special school to sort out their behaviour so they can get back into mainstream schools. And the third thing we need to do is recognise there are lots of organisations out there that aren't part of the state apparatus, but actually are brilliant with damaged children and children who need turning round, and we should be doing much more with them rather than just having pupil referral units.
When I chose the school, it was sort of falling numbers, and obviously since my son's been coming here, the numbers have improved, and Mr Chawford's just made a really good impact. So now the school's fantastic.
Brilliant, fantastic school. I've changed actually from Millfield School. It's brilliant here. The kids enjoy it.
Everything really. They look after the children, and the education side of it seems really good. They seem to bring out the best in children.